passes in moments. Moments which, rushing past, define the path of a life, just as surely as they lead towards its end. How rarely do we stop to examine that path, to see the reasons why all things happen, to consider whether the path we take in life is our own making, or simply one into which we drift with eyes closed. But what if we could stop, pause to take stock of each precious moment before it passes? Might we then see the endless forks in the road that have shaped life? And seeing those choices, choose another path.
However did you guess, Mr. Holmes?
I never guess. My mind rebels at stagnation. Give me problems. Give me work. Give me the most abstruse cryptogram, the most intricate analysis, and I'm in my proper atmosphere. Then I can dispense with artificial stimulants. And when did the first cloud cover the sun of this great happiness?
You have a way of putting things, Mr. Holmes.
And you have a way of prevaricating with your answers, Mr. Cupid. Every problem is absurdly simple when it is explained to you. Bum, bum, bum.
Did I really do remarkably badly?
Yes.
I've heard of you before. You're Holmes the meddler, Holmes the busybody, Holmes the Scotland Yard Jack in office.
Your conversation really is most entertaining. If you would close the door on your way out. Oh, Watson. It's a wicked world. And when a clever man turns his brain to crime, it's the worst of all.
You know, mild adultery has always been commonplace among officers and their wives serving in hot climates.
Thank you, Watson, for educating me in military morality.
Mr. Holmes, the goose. The goose, Mr. Holmes.
Well, what of it, man? Has it come back to life and flapped off through the kitchen window?
No, sir, no, sir.
You? Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know. To the man who loves art for its own sake, it is frequently in its least important and lowliest manifestations that the keenest pleasure is to be derived. You mentioned your name just now as if I should recognize it, but I can assure you beyond the obvious facts that you are a bachelor, a solicitor, and a Freemason, and an asthmatic. I know nothing about you whatever. Would you please join me in the call of fire. 1, 2, 3. Fire!
Fire!
We can do better than that.